Situated 10 kilometers north of Mataram, Senggigi is Lombok's oldest and most famous resort area. A perfect place to relax, Senggigi boasts a series of wide sandy beaches and a safe swimming area, which also provides some good waves for surfers, as well as being home to a colorful reef which provides shelter to a variety of marine life and exquisite shaped coral, a perfect place to snorkel. Senggigi caters for all wallets. Expensive restaurants and small cafes line in the main streets. Accommodation ranging from 5-star luxury hotels to small, comfortable bungalows is available. Batu Bolong, or literally meaning hollow rock, is an ideal place from which to view the majestic sunset over the Lombok Straits. It is famous for its impressive Hindu temple built on a black outcrop of rock. The temple was constructed here so that it could face sacred Mount Agung in Bali, easily seen across the Lombok Straits. Colorful and musical religious ceremonies are often held in this beautiful temple. Situated in the hills to the east of Malimbu, the Pusuk mountain pass has a fantastic views as well as a huge variety of local wildlife. In this area is a natural forest which is a home to many monkeys, some of whom are extremely unafraid of visitors. This magnificent park is situated 10 kilometers east of Cakranagara on the main street to West Lombok Highway. The small hills and lake within this park replicate the land and crater lake at the top of Mount Rinjani, Lombok's highest and most sacred mountain. It is said that when King Ana Agung Gede Karangasem, former ruler of Mataram, became too old to make the arduous pilgrimage to the top of the Mount Rinjani each year, in order to put offerings into the sacred Segara Anak Crater Lake, he decided to build a replica on lower ground. After completion of Narmada Park, the king was able to worship at its holy temple, while his priests made a rigorous climb up to Segara Anak Lake on his behalf. Once a year, a ceremony is held at Park's Lake, during which a number of ducks are released into the water. When the master of ceremonies gives the sign, boys plunge into the lake and try to catch them. If they manage to do so, they are allowed to keep the duck. The beautiful temple in Narmada Park is dedicated to Shiva and named Pura Kalasa after a sacred river in India. Lingsar is situated to the north of Narmada. It has a Hindu temple which is widely regarded as the most sacred Hindu shrines in Lombok. This temple, built in 1714, is situated next to a worshipping area belonging to a sect practicing indigenous animistic beliefs or animism. The two differing religious groups combine their animistic beliefs once a year as they join together for a ceremony to welcome the beginning of the rainy season. The Topat War ceremony begins with each party worshipping in their respective temples. They then congregate outside and start throwing small packages of cooked rice wrapped in coconut leaves called ketupat at each other. Situated to the east of Narmada, Suranari has one of the most holy Hindu temples in Lombok. The temple's relaxing surroundings include several springs and a pond full of fish. Suranadi itself boasts a natural park forest area which is home to a variety of birds whose tuneful melodies can be heard by visitors. Every resort destination needs a golf course. What could be more idyllic than a course grazing the water's edge or one nestled in the foothills of a mountain range? Lombok's magnificent courses are professionally maintained with plenty of water and ravines to test one's golfing skills. Lombok is without doubt Indonesia's premier terracotta pottery center, producing pots that nowadays have gained a reputation as objects of beauty that enhance every home. And in Lombok, the three main pottery centers are Banyumulak, Penunjak, and Masbagik. In all three villages, you can watch and learn how it's done while roaming through the shops with marvelous display. They adhere to Lombok's traditional pottery making methods, which is somewhat unique in that no potter's wheel is used. Instead, the potters, who are usually women, fashion their pots by adding damp slabs of clay while rotating themselves around a circular shape that will finally define the finished product. While the method is the same, the three villages have their own distinct style. Banyumulak's terracotta pots tend to be plain and devoid of embellishments. Masbagik is known for its distinctive geometric patterns, while Penunjak product, Masbagik is known for its distinctive geometric patterns, while Penunjak produce many pots that are decorated with animal motifs.
Mikaki is famous with its wide sandy beach.